Hey guys, THUNDERSTUD here, and today we are revisiting spellbooks. Now they are completely off the ban list. They used to be all over it, slowly crawled off it, and now I think we finally have Fate removed from it. So, shouldn't be meta breaking. Spellbooks were only good when one banish per turn was enough to just win you a duel. That's not really the case anymore in Duel Links, thankfully. So it's pretty easy to work around, it's pretty easy to overcome, but it lets us play at full power now. The latest bit of support has been High Priestess of Prophecy. She's super annoying just because she doesn't have Spellbook in her name, so she doesn't have all the full synergy of Spellbooks, even though she does specifically name Spellbook. You just reveal 3, and then you summon her, then you banish 1 from your graveyard or your hand, and then you get to destroy, or she banishes or she destroys. So that on top of our normal Spellbook of Fate. In a nutshell, you get 3 spell cards in the graveyard, banish them, and then banish a card on the field. We're using pretty normal stuff. I'm being crazy and going with just 1 Eternity. We used to be limited to 1 Eternity. Now I'm going genuinely 1 anyway, even though it's unlimited. Still a little crazy, but it's because I like this Grand Spellbook. You kind of need this depth to really be able to summon your Prophecy even after you've set up some Fates, because you won't have that many in your hand. So you really need those +1s, +1 into a search, and you can really get rolling. But honestly, after playing so much Master Duel, Spellbooks does not feel that slow anymore, so I was digging it way more than I ever used to. I thought I would use the skill See You Later, but I forgot Konami changed it, and you have to be 1500 damage taken for See You Later. Absolutely crazy. So I figured we'd just go with Draw Sense Light, and that lets us draw right into our High Priestess. So yeah, like I said, it's not going to run away with the meta. Little more viable, give it more depth, maybe even tech a little more. I don't know. Spellbooks are pretty iffy with that because of how much like specific archetype synergy you actually need. But anyway, don't want to be the intro too long on such an old deck, so I hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching. Alright, here we are facing a Yami Yugi. We're going first. See what our boys got for us here. We got a Prophecy, but 2 blue boys to go along with her, so not really too good. We're gonna search a secret with our blue boy. We already have Fate in hand, so that saves us a search. We search Master. Master copies a card in the graveyard. All you gotta do is reveal a Spellbook card. We copy secrets. We search Wisdom. Wisdom's an easy card to add 3 into our graveyard, and it saves you from things like Lightning Vortex. He's trying to Lightning Vortex us. We chain Wisdom, we save our blue boy. You do need the blue boy to get the banish, and we have the banish now that we have 3 in the graveyard. So we need the Spellcaster to even use the Fate. It says if you control Spellcaster type monster. So if we got Lightning Vortex, it wouldn't have been good. That's the power of Wisdom, guys. We banish his Magician of Chaos, summon another blue boy, go with our secrets once again. Secrets into Master once again. Now we're gonna swing, we leave it there. We don't have a Spellbook card, so this is the freaking downside of Priestess. She's not a Spellbook card. It doesn't have to be a spell. You can reveal 1 other Spellbook card. She's not a Spellbook card. So annoying. We could have used our Master there, but we don't. So we hit him for a K. He's gonna normal summon a Silent Magician. Super random. Destroys a blue boy. Now we got a spell. That means we can use our Master, revealing the Fate. We use our secrets. He's got a Book of Moons. Blue boy, he probably thought that would negate it because we have to control Spellcaster monster, but it doesn't say it has to be face up. So now we flip and get a search. We're even better off. That means Prophecies are coming out. We're gonna bring her out. We have 4 in the graveyard, so we could stand a banished one for an instance of destruction. Eternity adds to our hand. We already have a live Fate for the next turn, but we're still using secrets. Now we can use our Spellbook Tower. Gives us more depth, we'll get more prophecies out. It's more endgame instead of just old spell books where they rely on just a fate cycle. Great stuff, eh? Alright, here we are facing a Seto Kaiba. We've already won 4 in a row with this deck. Gonna make it 5. We're starting with a blue boy and the secrets already. We also have a wisdom and a fate, so really can't really go wrong. So here, we're going second though. So he's bringing out a blue eyes. He's got a back row. We need a priestess, and we do not get her. We get another blue boy. We're gonna search a master, go secrets into, oh no, sorry, we go wisdom immediately, so we're not worried about the back row. Go secrets in a spellbook tower. We're planning for a long turn. We use our spellbook tower, we use our master to do another secrets. That's eternity. Now we set, or no, we use our live fate that banishes the blue eyes. We use eternity to add our secrets back to our hand. Now we'll be able to return eternity back into the deck with the grand spellbook. Very important. We get our priestess, so we return the eternity, get a master, use our blue boy, search an eternity. That's our 3 back. So we have just 1 eternity. That's how we recycle it with our spellbook of tower. So it's really an ideal hand. And then our boy scoops, acknowledging our hand. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing Trey, and I do believe he is a Chrono Molly. So that's crazy. We have a prophecy. We can pretty much summon her if we just bring out our blue boy first. I told you it's a Chrono Molly. Going with a crystal skull, searching crystal bones. Some regular plays, nothing too crazy. Using a Moai too. Gateway to another dimension. Atlantis, I think it even gets a cutscene, so we're getting really treated to some Chrono Mollies here. 3k booty on the field. Hit us for 2k. That means we can immediately go into our Draw Sense Light and go with our Priestess. So that's pretty ballin'. We normal summon the blue boy. Now we have the 3 in the hand we need. That's gonna be 1 Priestess. Guess what? Nothing she does is a hard once per turn. Just a soft once per turn for herself. So we get a special summon 2. We do have a 7 XCs, but we're better off just having 2. We go secrets into power. An immediate power. She's 3500. Now we go master into secrets. That's eternity, because you know we're going to be banishing this turn. Prophecy banishes our fate. Now we can eternity fate back to our hand. We already have 4 in the graveyard. She banishes another. We destroy that back row. We set a live fate. So we got 2 instances of destruction. Way over 4000 damage. And we had a live fate in the back row. That's pretty much as good a second turn as you could get off. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Declan. We're going second. He's on a 3-win streak. I'll have to cut that a little short. He's not using a sleeper mat. We're starting with a Grand Talent. We have a High Priestess, and we're going second, so that's pretty good. He's super heavy samurai, so he throws a Giga Gloves. Gets to use its effect to set up his deck order, all that stuff. He's got a monster. He stops there though. We're gonna bring out our Priestess. Now she has to banish 1 to pop. This is a little bit of an animal play, but it works. So stay with me. We banish our fate before we do anything else. We pop his monster. Now we go secrets into blue boy into master, master into secrets. That's eternity. Eternity now serves as the search of our fate. We can add that in. We're using Grand Spellbook. I probably still should have used power because you don't really want to banish your 1 copy of eternity. It's really going to slow down your resources. And as you can see, fighting super heavy samurai, it's going to be very resource intensive. So yeah, here he tries to go with a flutist. We're going to have to target that immediately. Banishing our 1 copy of eternity is not good, guys. Don't do that. So We get another wisdom. We set the fate back to our deck and draw one thanks to our Grand Tower. Now we use power. We should have used power last turn. But when you destroy a monster with power, you get a +1, so it does get us to a wisdom faster. We're going to use that wisdom. That way we have 2 in the graveyard. We can use the other wisdom we set. We're going to use it in the draw phase. This way we can use our fate immediately. I'm trying to see what he's doing with this magnet. I let him. It was good I did. He gets to the end phase. He equips the monster. Now that's a 2-for-1 deal. For us, we get another fate. Tower returns the fate, gives us a blue boy. We're going to go there. Blue boy into secrets. Switch her to defense. She is the spellcaster monster. That'll be important in a moment. Secrets into master once again. Master becomes secret. Search wisdom. Use wisdom. We have a live fate. We're Xing into the Phantom Knight of Cursed Javelin. Hit him for 1600. You usually don't want to do this if it's your only monster, because you need a spellcaster to make these fate plays, so you need that. He's not a spellcaster. We have a spellcaster because we have our Priestess out, so we can afford this lavish play, but usually you're not going to just go straight into it. So we go with another blue boy, slowly picking at his life points. We have 2 fates in hand, neither of them are alive though. So we hit for 500. Our resources were really dwindling without recycling Eternity. You really need to not banish your 1 Eternity if you run 1 Eternity, guys. Great stuff. Alright, here we are facing a Joey Wheeler. We're going second. You can go second now with High Priestess. I love that map. That's probably one of the best maps in all of Duel Links, with those floating cows, and using it on an old school Joey too. This guy is pretty cool. He's using Hero Neos. He milled a Celestial. Sets a back row. We have plenty to start with our blue boy and our secrets. Secrets is a search. Eternity adds a banished card to your hand. Master, you reveal one and you copy a card in your graveyard. So we copy secrets, that's another search. 2 in the graveyard already. Power raises our boy and gives us 3 in the graveyard. That lets us banish the Brave Neos. Eternity adds Master back to our hand. And then we're set up for next turn with a blue boy, a secrets, and another master. And we hit him for 1500. But we're pretty vulnerable right now. As you can see though, he has to set 3 back row and pass. So not too bad. He eventually scoops as it is. And we win it from there. So Neos, back when Neos used to be hard countered by Spellbook, wasn't that way back in the day? Those were the days, I was gonna say. But yeah, Spellbooks, I like them more now that I've sat through a Master Duel climb and now understand Spellbooks aren't that slow. It's just a few searches. You go through there. They don't really have a good skill. They kind of need like a big skill to make the difference, to throw them over. They don't really have one. They're not an anime character archetype. I don't think they are. If they were, they would eventually get a skill, but they're not. So they don't really have a skill we can abuse. Eventually, you're just going to have to use Destiny Draw. I was using Draw since Light. Maybe add a crazy tech and use Destiny Draw. I don't know if anyone is really playing Spellbooks anymore. Let me know if you still have, and thanks for watching, guys.